Hello everybody and welcome to Music Review Time, the stream where we listen to people's music and we give a feedback about it. Hello Justwave, hello King David 1, Dynite 85, Christopher Ploran, CFF and etc. Renjanas, Tashi Bunker, 8man. Hello Terror Syndromes and Jan Beggs. Hello everyone. So, for people who's the first time here, the purpose of the stream is we listen to submissions from artists and then we try to give a feedback. We try to analyze it and we can say what's good about it, what's bad about it, and then we move forward. Every time we make a poll to know what people think about the track, and then we move to the next one. So, hello Ricardo Dirani, Scotty Karate MMA. Hello Pasheng. So, greetings from Argentina. Hello Leonel Bertol. Love your channel, thank you very much. So, we're gonna go and start with Terror Syndrome, who sent a track called Love Kills. Hello 2000 Jarman. Thank you for our channel. Thank you, Stings San Antonio. Thank you for the nice word, the nice feedback. Thank you for your art, King David 1. Hey, hello Tender Poise. Are you trying to kill live submissions? Yes, that's the purpose of the stream. We only take almost live submissions. I don't know if you ever played my song, but I should be able to stay in chat for the whole show this time around. But then send us a submission. Send a submission then. Because I don't know if we listened to one of your tracks last time, to be honest. So the best is to send one of your track. Well, I should submit new one. Okay, I will put the link for the submission pinned in the top of the chat so you can access it. So we're gonna start first with Terror Syndrome track called Love Kills. So right now I'm gonna mute myself. Thank you Scotty Karate MMA for the nice words. Then keep looking and listening to the new videos. And right now enjoy Love Kills by Terror Syndrome. See you in 5 minutes. Okay, so that was Love Kills by Terror Syndrome. I have to say, someone said that it was a pretty cheerful music with the name of the title of the music, and I pretty agree. I wasn't expecting something that's kind of space wave chill synth, especially when I know you, Terror Syndrome, because you're pretty much working a lot, making a lot of Darksynth tracks, horror synth, and pretty heavy ones. So I wasn't expecting this. Pretty cool track. I was pretty chill behind my desk while listening to the music. I like the presence of the guitar, but I think I would make it maybe a bit more in the foreground, because maybe it feels like it's a bit behind when it appears. I think always I don't want to say this in general, but I think in general, when you're with your music Terror Syndrome, it always has a good structure, always has a good rhythm, but there is always a problem maybe with the mixing or the mastering, maybe one or the other. And I think you're getting better and better with it, but I think you might now maybe ask some people a bit of help, I think, because this is always something that comes every time in discussion when we listen to your music. And I think when you will make it perfect, I think this is when you will really move forward with your musics. But from what I read, a lot of people really like the music. There was a debate about the name of the track and why Love Kills is pretty chill. Is it killing nicely or something like this? Tashim Bunker made a lot of feedbacks with some notes. You can read them if you want to. Thunder Porpoise said, I really like the track. The kick drum may be a bit hot compared to the rest, maybe a bit too much reverb on some parts. I think there is something to dig with this track, and it's pretty well done, but maybe might need a bit more work for the mixing, and work maybe on the drums a bit, but I wouldn't add too much because the lead is pretty heavy. So right now, after we listen to the track, I'm gonna make a poll. So you can vote right after when it's released. Someone says I have diarrhea every day. That's nice. Nice to know. You should see a doctor. Yes, good thing. Thunder Porpoise. I love the detailed notes, amazing word there. Yeah, I think it's a good track. I know it's already released Terror Syndrome, but I just, for the feedbacks I was giving you, it's just the idea in general. Are you on the Nitride FM Discord, Terror Syndrome? I don't remember if you're on it. Because if you're not, you maybe should join. Yeah, but maybe you should ask one or two people about a bit of help, maybe for the mixing or something, because so I think because you have a lot of potential, especially with your guitar, but there's always this kind of little thing with the mixing in general. Not with your remix, because I don't have any problem when you made remix about I think it was at Doomsgate and Resident Evil 2 Save Room and Resident Evil 1 Save Room remixes, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so we have a nice cover. We are gonna go with Tashi Bunker, Victoire Macabre, with a Leatherface cover. So it's a 3 minutes 38 seconds music. We're gonna listen to it and I'm gonna make a feedback. Enjoy!
Дорогие друзья, близкие и незнакомые, соотечественники, люди всех стран и континентов, через несколько минут могучий космический корабль унесет меня в далекие просторы Вселенной.
So that was Victoire Macabre by Tashi Bunker. To say first, I think I already prefer this track you just sent us than the one before from the last stream when you were here. Pretty cool track, lots of variation, nice samples at the beginning. I really had the feeling at the moment it could fit into a movie, and especially in the Nightmare on Elm Street. I think even the first part felt like a bit of Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 with Dream Warriors. That reminded me from one part of the soundtrack. It was around here. Like with the little notes, little synth notes and this. This part really reminds me of Nightmare on Elm Street. I like the last part of the track also. In overall, I think it really works as a soundtrack. I mean, it's a track that will really fit into an 80s horror movie, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys are thinking about this. But in overall, there's like a baby with you are going to go in maybe in a horror feeling with an 80s feeling also. But I wasn't expecting the end to go high on BPM and around the end of the track. But I think it's a pretty nice one. But for the first, as someone said, it was like it's a horror track, but it feels pretty chill. The name of the track, Nashi Nashi, is called Victoire Macabre, or maybe in English, Macabre Victory. So we're gonna go with the poll for this one. I just forgot to link your SoundCloud for people. In French, it's called Victoire Macabre. So here's the link for Tashi Bunker work in the chat, if you wanna look for it and look at it. And we gotta move to the next track. It's a track sent by Midnight Drift. We have already some nice submissions and nice track from the beginning. Hope you like the feedback, Tashi Bunker. I know you're already a specialist of everything, but it's sometimes it's good to have some neutral feedback from not music specialists, I mean, or composers. I don't know. Pasheng just said I'm following Tashi Bunker, but Tashi Bunker is not even convinced by this move. So the track is called I Will Never Know, featuring Alex Gray and Electronic Visions. It's a 3 minutes 55 seconds track with a nice sunset visual. So let's listen to this track by Midnight Drift. Enjoy.
Did I really understand?
Okay, so that was I Will Never Know by Alex Gray and Alex Gray and Electronic Jam Visions. Sorry. So I'm gonna start first by putting Midnight Drift SoundCloud link into the chat if you wanna look at it. And second, yes, already I say this every time I hear music with vocals. I'm not really into synthwave with voices, but right now it's really pretty done pretty well. I really like this one. It has a really nice feeling, a nice vibe. I think the lead is pretty awesome. I like the drums. I like the synth. I like the bass. Hello, Miss Sound Therapy. Hi from Germany. Hi from France. Even if we look at the chat in general, people that are really digging the vocals. So that's pretty cool. I think it's a pretty heavy track. I wasn't expecting something like this. I really wasn't. But then when I saw, it was Electronic Vision. Yeah, it does. The music does sound a bit like some things you can hear sometimes on the channel Electronic Jams. But it has too much. Yeah, it's not a critic. Sorry. It has a really more synthwave feeling, maybe even some Outrun influences into it, and it's really cool. Hello, Adventurous Guide to the Galaxy. Hello, Edictum. Ben, too much people today. That's really nice. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, to click the bell to not miss the next streams, and also don't forget to invite your friends, your family, and everyone to the stream. So, I think for now we have a really first track of the stream. Pretty nice one. We have 3 tracks for now, 3 different styles. So, that's pretty cool. But this one I'm really digging it. I think in general that's it's a track that make you even would say happy, it's pretty cheerful, but I think I wouldn't change a thing about it. The artist says to us, a lot of my songs include vocals to convey a story on a level I couldn't normally achieve through my instrumentals. My whole thing is trying to push for vocals in the jar that hold a lot of weight. Thank you for the critiques and feedback. No problem, thank you for submitting your music, because it was pretty awesome. So here's the poll if you wanna vote and give a feedback about the track. Whoa. Thunder Poise was born in 1979. We have a pretty old person with us. No, I'm joking. Okay, we're gonna move for the next track, because I'm getting more and more tracks that getting submitted on this stream, and it's pretty cool. We are getting so much. Very a lot of track, and we're gonna move to ADSR. Moonlight is ADSR here. Pasheng is born in 1985. Oh, almost 40 years old. Is it okay for you, 40 years old? That's pretty hard. No. Oh, there's the problem with the track. Wait. Let me try to re-download it. There is a problem with your track, ADSR. Can you send it back, please? The software can't read it. Can you maybe send it in a waveform? I'm gonna do you next, because during this process we're gonna listen to Thunder Poise track. Redshift Racer, so we don't lose time. Yeah, can you resend it, please? I'm sorry, but sometimes it happens. Just the software won't read the music. So we're gonna listen to Redshift Racer by Thunder Poise. It's 4 minutes 2 seconds. Enjoy the track. Okay, so that was Redshift Racer by Thunder Porpoise. And if everyone here already ever played a game on the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis, if you come from USA, because Mega Drive is the name in all the other world except USA, this is what it would really sound like. It starts right away, like I was like booting on my video game console. And I really I like this one. That's really has a nice 80s nostalgia. End of the 80s, early 90s. With some really nice synth. Kind of maybe sometimes a bit of chiptune. The title, as Pashang says, the title of the music really fits the track. It really fits like we were playing like some race game from on Mega Drive. Even like maybe be playing Outrun. Someone says Dynite85 says this one could be longer. I would say I kinda disagree. I think for me the track is a bit too long for me. It's a 4 minutes 2 seconds. And I think at the end I was finding it maybe a bit repetitive because it needed maybe a bigger variation on the last block, but this is personally my opinion. This is really my own opinion on this part. But I think at the end I was a bit. It maybe 30 seconds. The last 30 seconds before the before it goes a bit low and then it starts fading out. I think it was maybe a bit repetitive at the end, but. Yeah, Tashi Bucker says there's a lot of copy pasta. That's not really a problem with copy pastas. I think sometimes it's just a problem about maybe putting a last part again without adding a variation, and that's not really adding to the track. But I think if you play a video game with listening to its music, you won't have this feeling. But listening to it like on the side, you feel it. So I'm gonna put a Thunder Porpoise SoundCloud link in the chat if you wanna look at it. Hello Vane. Hello Karol Szudzinski. Hello all the new people here. Hello Bloodwave. For something like Castlevania, check Velvet Tyrants, please. I submitted. We have a lot of submission on this one. Honestly, true. I could have changed the chord progression on the last block. Yes. No worry, Bloodwave. We trust you. We trust you on this one. But for a real Thunder Porpoise, I like your track. I like this one. We have again fourth track of the stream, and again a new style. If you wonder about the results of the poll, the question is to first give a feedback for the artist and also for me to know if it could really fit the channel, if it could be used for a single upload or a Sunday mix upload. So I'm gonna pull the the poll for the track. You can find it at the top of the chat if you want to give a vote about this one. Whoa, we have a lot of people today on the stream. That's really cool. We're almost 60. Don't really thank you everyone for being here, and we might make a longer stream this time if we continue to have a lot of people, because the more it's more cool to make a longer stream when there's a lot of people to listen to music. Oh, damn! That's the first time we have so much submissions. I can't even keep up. We have again the artist Blood, Synth and Tears who sent a track, but you sent it last time, but you didn't manifest yourself into the chat. Please, if you tell us who you are. Is it you, Vane? I don't know. No, I saw you, Vane. Okay. So we're gonna go. I'm losing a bit myself. We're gonna move with Moonlight ADSR because he was supposed to go before Thunder Poise, but there was a problem with his submission because sometimes the software doesn't read some tracks. So it's a 4 minutes 21 seconds. It's called Moonlight, and hope you guys enjoy the track. So that was Moonlight by ADSR. So first I wasn't really into the track because it was maybe a lot of the vaporwave feeling, a vaporwave feeling. I don't disliking vaporwave. It was like, okay, that's pretty vaporwave, even maybe a bit lo-fi, chill synth, and then yeah, even someone says synth Pepsi, and then it moved pretty much into synth a bit, some synthwave and some dreamwave feeling, and the end really caught me up, and that's a pretty heavy one track. But no, someone says somewhere between very cool and can't hear more of this generic shearwave, but that's not that much generic, because there is a lot of variation into that one track. I think where you move from a lot of different styles from just one track, and I think it's not too much, because the mixing and the modulations into it, even maybe some people say there's too much at the end. I think it was this part here. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting this. Because even this synth note really sounds like some 80s from 80s tracks from Ultravox or New Order. There is a real nice feeling into this track. I'm really digging this one. I think this is a it feels like a DSR you put a lot of work into this one, and you feel it. You can hear it. And I think it's something really big to have this feeling as a listener, to see that there's a lot of work behind your track. I don't really listen to this kind of music, but when you listen to this kind of track, you really want you really want more. We want more. We want more. We want more. Thank you all so much. Wasn't expecting so much love. Yes, there's always love here. It's good to listen if you just bring some illegal things in your life. maybe, but I just released the full album on my channel, by the way. Okay, you guys, don't try to check his channel if you want to listen to more of his work. You're allowed to do this, but after the stream, stay on the stream. We are not done yet. We have a lot to listen to still. We're gonna move to Just Wave. Is Just Wave still with us? I hope he's still with us. After the stream, please. Yeah, no worries, people will still. Oh, okay, we're gonna move with Just Wave track. I think the artist name is Just 78,000. No, 7800. Just 7800. I am the villain. Am I the villain? I am Bloodwave. I know you're Bloodwave. There's a lot of people before you, but we're gonna move to you right after. So. Oh, we have a nice cover art. I really dig when people put the cover art with the track. So the track is called I Am a Villain, and it's 3 minutes 29 seconds long. Enjoy! Okay, so that was I Am the Villain by Just 7800. So that was a. You can hear it. It was a really video kind of video game music. Really, some people say it feels like you are an arcade from the 80s, maybe you're playing Sega Mega Drive game. I think it does pretty well what it wants to be, what it wants to do. I mean, it's like video game music. Maybe like some playing like from like a platformer from the 80s 90s. To be honest, I don't really that fan of this one, but for now it's pretty subjective because I think the music is pretty well done, but it might not be my kind of music. It might not be my kind. I think maybe the high pitch notes are really loud. Are really loud. I think they take too much place. And the drums are pretty nice with the bass also. But see ya, Tashi Bunker. Have a good evening or a good day. But right now I think it's a cool track, but it's not really my cup of tea. But from what I read, a lot of people are giving some nice feedback in the chat, so that's pretty cool. But for me, I'm not digging that much this one. But to be honest, it's pretty subjective for this part. But it for what it wants to do, as to be a video game music, it does it pretty well. And yes, the album cover is pretty cool with the floppy disk. Okay, I'm gonna put the poll as always. Needs more work. And there we go. It was too happy for me. Yes, Force and one. Okay. So we are now moving to Die Night 85. Is Die Night 85 here? Die Night 85 is here. I hope so, because he sent a track, a Darksynth one apparently. Yes, he's with us. Nice. So the track is, well, you're a silent boy, as you say, but the track is called The Great Silence. So you fit pretty much the track's name. Okay, we gonna move forward with The Great Silence by Die Night 85 with a really nice artwork. Is it Castlevania? Because I think it is. So I think we are going to go with a Darksynth or synth track. Enjoy! Okay, so first, thank you for everybody joining us tonight. Really means a lot to me. And this was The Great Silence by Dynite85, and there's not too much silence into this music. It has really some, I think I would call it Castlevania Wave, because you can really play any Castlevania game. I mean, maybe more the first one on NES, Super Nintendo, and maybe Mega Drive with this music, because it really reminds me of this, especially with the cover art of the track. Pretty solid track. To be honest, I'm really glad that the track goes a bit hard. But I think it was right there. Because I think it was really more into the ambience, but there's so much things into this track you wanted maybe to go even maybe louder, maybe heavier. I think you're like a vampire slayer. You want even something even harder. I think Bloodwave, it really looks like you want us to listen to your track. But we will get to it, but you have to be a bit patient. You gotta be a bit patient because there's more people before you. Oh, goodbye IDSR, thank you for being here and having sent us a track. So, I think it's a pretty cool track. I think you could, like I would say, you could even put some, I was expecting somewhere some electric guitar, because I think it could really fit well with the music. There's none, but I think it's a pretty cool one, and really have this Castlevania feeling into it. I think you could go heavier with this kind of track. You could go even not faster, but I think you could maybe have more bass, maybe some I don't know, maybe electric guitar, like I said. Yeah, Vampire Hunter D feeling. Really Vampire Hunter D feeling. You're in the Vampire Wave. Just more bass, yeah. It's a good track. Thank you, AJ and Tab2120, and hello, by the way. So, as always, we gonna go with the poll for this track. For now, we have a lot of things. Thank you all for the feedback and love you all. I still struggle a bit with mixing this to guitar. Well, if you are on the... if you are... Young Bubble said maybe add electric guitar or cobble. Maybe. You can try. If you are a Dynite85 on the Nitride FM... okay, send the poll and... okay, I'm making a new poll, sorry. If you are on the Nitride FM Discord, you can try to ask people some help about this kind of things. Because we are really sharing up each other on the Discord. If you have some triggers about the things like this. But thank you for sending your music. People really like it. Cowbell would be fire. People want cowbell. Cowbell. Always cowbell. Okay, we're gonna move with the next track. It's already been an hour and 8 minutes. We are live and we have still a lot of viewers. That's really cool. Thank you everyone for joining. And we're gonna move with Edictum track. I hope Edictum is here. It's a collab track with Turbo Knight. It's called Eleos. You know if Perturbator is in the works for anything new? I think he's working a lot of on his side projects. He was working on something called L'Enfant de la Forêt. He was working on something else called Jean-Yves Moustache. I think he might still work on some how do you say, some maybe Coldway stuff. Hello Sandy. Ouais, il y a beaucoup de gens aujourd'hui, je suis très content. So, we have the track Eleos by Trouble Knight and Edictum. It's 6 minutes 35 seconds, so it's a pretty long one. I hope it will have a lot of variation into it. And hope you guys enjoy the track. See you in 6 minutes. So that was Eleos by Turbonite and Edictum. And for a 6 minutes 45 seconds track, I didn't feel the time passes. I think it's really everyone, like I was like moving my head. Yeah, it was really a dancing. I think it was a really dancing track, really well done one with the drums, the synth, with the nice feeling with like your so much Outrun style, Synthwave style, with like some we have some sounds that feel like maybe sometimes the 90s or early 2000s, like some trance style of sounds, but that's a really heavy one for now. And I like all the tracks we listened to for since we started the stream, but for now I think this is for now the one I like the most. I think it's the one I like the most from everything we listened to. Some really nice you feel that love that was put into this track by both artists. I'm gonna just put Edictum SoundCloud if you wanna listen to more of his work, even if you want to listen again to this track because it's on it, called Eleos. They even made a full EP together with a track called Milky Way and another one called Andromeda. So if you want more Edictum and more Turbonite, there you go. You have both of them on SoundCloud. It's a pretty solid, really pretty solid track. I really dig this one. Yes, even yeah, it has a bit of video game feeling also to it, but I think it's for you could really listen to it on the go, or driving, maybe walking in the street. But I think it stands pretty much on its own. Okay, so here's the poll for this track. And just so I almost skipped the Great Arcade with a track called Insert Coin Avenue. So we're gonna go with the Great Arcade. I'm gonna not miss you because I know you're here from even since the beginning of the stream. After this one, we're gonna go with two more tracks, one by Bloodwave and one by Vane. And then we will end the stream. Because if I keep going with all the submissions, we will never finish. And yeah, don't forget to vote, guys. Vote because it's really important. So the track is called Insert Coin Avenue by The Great Arcade. It's 5 minutes 41 seconds long. Hope you guys enjoy. I think we're gonna listen to some chiptune music or video game. Let's see. Okay, so that was Insert Coin Avenue by The Great Arcade. I'm gonna say you got me there. I wasn't expecting such a low introduction. I mean, not really low, but pretty slow pacing. Then jumping into it like this. I like this one. I think you almost sometimes sometimes almost got me a bit bored because of the repetition. But every time I was going to say, "Oh, it's going to be a bit repetitive," you were launching the electric guitar, and I was like, "Oh, okay, here comes the variation. Here comes the next part," and that's really well done from you, because I was like, "Oh no, it's going to maybe to repeat again. The same part is going to repeat again," and then the guitar was dropping in. I was like, "Oh, thank you," and really nice guitar. I really like what you have done with it and the variation it gives to the track. Though, just thinking about the name of the track, I'm not really having the feeling of being into an arcade, but I'm more in the feeling of driving a car at night. I'm more about this, but just that's my point of view. But that's just nitpicking with this. But I think the lead is pretty heavy. It really works with the track. The drums are pretty nice too, and really dig even more the electric guitar. I think it will be the best part of your music if you use it like this. So here's the poll, as always, to give your feedback about the music. And we're gonna move with Bloodwave track, and then we have a last one by Vane, and then it will be the end of the stream. So pretty long stream we have here, but as we have a lot of people with us tonight, I'm really happy to make it longer than the usual. Oh boy, thanks. Artist Shrish, today I submitted my track, did get it. What is your name, Artist Shrish? What is your name, Artist Shrish? Because if it's not the same, I can't really know what's your artist name. Whoa. Is your track 13... Bloodwave, is your track 13 minutes long? Shrish, werewolf? I'm not seeing your submission. I see it, but it was... Oh yeah, it was yesterday. No, because of the difference of time, it was... Yeah, it was yesterday, I don't know. But this is why I didn't saw it. It wasn't sent during the stream, it was sent before the stream start, no? Your track is with a Tyrant, okay. Okay, we're gonna move with the track. It's apparently 13 minutes long. So... enjoy! So that was Velvet Tyrants. The track was Velvet Tyrants by Bloodwave. To answer the Great Arcade, how often do you do live streams, 80s guy? This is my first time watching. You do a good job. Thank you very much. We try to make 1 or 2 per week, but right now, as I started again to work, we'll try to make at least 1 per week because 2 is gonna be hard. So the track, what about the track? I think it's a pretty cool one. It almost feels like it has like a 5-minute build up to it, because that how I felt it like it was a really long build up with a drop. The drop didn't really felt that heavy on my side, but maybe it comes from my speakers, because maybe it comes. I think the battery. Am I hearing timing issues, or is it me? Sometimes it feels like it was not on point, but I think it was done on purpose. So I don't know. I think at the end you have some real drums, some drums that comes at the end with the drop, and they didn't feel that heavy with the track. Though, to be honest, it was pretty experimental, but I think it doesn't fit the channel. I think we are pretty synth oriented. We were here more into with an org, with more like a metal experience. If Mary Kutan says couldn't catch the main idea of the song, I think I kinda have it, but I'm not really digging it. To be honest, I'm not really a big fan of this one, but that's pretty subjective, because the track is pretty interesting in its entirety, but as you say it was really heavy. I was really waiting a big like a big Darksynth track, or synth with pretty fast BPM or something like this, but that wasn't the case. But that's really not really a critic, because that's how the track is. But I'm like even for Darksynth or synth or synthwave or any style, I don't think it fits any of this style. The track is pretty interesting to dig and it's pretty experimental, but I think doesn't fit with the spirit of the channel. So thank you Bloodwave for submitting the track, but sometimes this is not the first time we have a track that doesn't feel fit with the channel spirit. But thank you for submitting your track. But I can't tell you it will be featured on the channel. I'm sorry. Which it reminds me from a track that was sent by the Crucifix once on the channel. Which was pretty interesting to listen to. Keep digging this style if it fits your ideas. And we gotta move with the last track of the day by Vane. It's cool. It's called Can't Get Enough. We will listen to it, give a nice feedback about it, and then we will end the stream. So I hope it's really a nice one to close the stream. I hope for you, Vane. No, I'm joking. Hope you guys enjoy the track. See you in 3 minutes.
Taking adventures
So that was Can't Get Enough by Vane. Pretty interesting track. I wasn't expecting some vocals. For this one, I'm kinda like them, but not that much, because I think it just comes from the voice. It doesn't come from the mixing or anything else. It just comes from my own taste. So I think it's pretty well done with the lyrics also. Maybe the drums could be, yes, a bit more, I won't say heavier, but maybe a more present, because we have some of the synth notes that goes pretty high pitch. But I think the drums could be a bit more present into the track. But I didn't even saw time goes by with the track, because even if it's 3 minutes long, it was pretty smooth track. I think it's pretty well done in overall. Maybe the only thing I would say, but it's me, I would say maybe have someone else sing on the track, but that's as it's my own taste, that's not going to help to say this. I think maybe yeah, go with maybe nice drums. I think everything is that thick French accent. Thank you, Ultrix. But I think it has some really nice 80s pop vibe. Yes, I agree with Ryan Animal. I agree with him. Sorry. I think you could push the track even more into I wouldn't say more pop. Oh, it's your voice, you love singing, but then continue, man. I really for real continue. Don't stop because I'd say I don't like the voice, because to be fair, that's just my taste. So just keep going, keep working, making more tracks, sing, and maybe it can maybe come from the mix. Hey, hello, Peter Carpenter. By the way, I love the French accent. Thank you very much. I will just sing better. But your singing is good. so that's not a problem. So that was the last track of the day of the stream. Wow, that was a pretty heavy stream. It's 1 hour 50 minutes. We have a lot of people during this stream. That's really nice. That's the first time we have so much people during one stream with a lot of people talking. Thank you everyone for joining us during this stream. Thank you everyone for liking the stream, for following the channel, for subscribing. I'm just gonna, before ending, I'm gonna put sorry, I forgot. I'm gonna put the link for Vein work, because it's always nice for people to follow people's work. Oh, sorry. Thank you everyone for being here. That really means a lot to me, because when I see a lot of people on the stream, it does for sure makes me happy and makes me want to go for even longer stream, talk even more, and be here with you guys, because that's the purpose of the stream. It's to have a direct connection with you, and to dig some music together. That's really what makes me happy with this. So I'm gonna say, as always, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell if you want to be noticed for the next streams, because it will continue to happen. Thank you Vane, thank you Alonso, thank you Platinum Nitro Charge, thank you Die Knight, thank you Ryan Animal, The Great Arcade, Ian Beggs, Artist Shrish, Peter Carpenter, Bloodwave. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you Pasheng also, who's always here. Merci Randil pour ton abonnement. Très cool. Sorry for everyone who just joined, because this is the end of the stream. Sorry also Jan Beggs, because I will for sure play your music next stream, but we had so much this time. Be here next stream. If I didn't play your music, we will try to play yours. I will try to not play people who were already here today. We try to have some variation for each stream. So till next time, have a good day, have a good evening, have a nice dinner, have a nice lunch, and see you next time. Bye, and merci Randil pour les super mots. Allez, bisous tout le monde.